All right, thanks for stopping by. Happy Christmas Eve. So I made it out of the mud. I was camped back that way, about a mile, and I got out of it and I went into town. I did some shopping and I'm already back. I decided just to park right here where it's nice and hard pack, not much mud here. I got to stay one more night here, and then Christmas morning I get up and I drive into Amanda's mother's house to meet up with all of them and have dinner. So today, this is one of the things I bought. A 5-gallon bucket with a lid to keep food items in to keep away from the mice. So it's got a snap-on lid. It's a little difficult to get off. You got to work it, but it's flexible enough where you don't need a flathead screwdriver to pry it off. It'd be easier to do with two hands, but it's a nice good seal. There I've got some chips and bread in there and some trail mix and stuff like that. Crazy story about this bucket. I had to go to 3 different stores to find it. I went to Lowe's, and there it was over by the paint section. Grabbed it, picked it up, grabbed the lid. I'm headed to the checkout, and I said, I better check this lid to make sure it fits. And it wouldn't fit. And a guy from the paint section came over and was talking with me about it. And he said, well, here, try another lid. Maybe that one's defective. We tried 3 or 4 more lids and none of them fit. He had like 100 of them there. It turns out they were all mismeasured. Apparently the manufacturer didn't calibrate their equipment. The Lowe's employee, he was stunned. He even called over the manager to show him, and they just threw their hands up. They could not believe they had at least 100 lids there, and they were trying different lids on the buckets and none of them fit. The whole lot was mismeasured and mismanufactured. So I left Lowe's, went down the street to Home Depot. They had the buckets, but they were completely sold out of the lids. So then I ended up going over to trusty old Ace Hardware, where they're very helpful. They have everything you need, but they are expensive. I also picked up a bundle of firewood when I was at Fry's grocery store because Amanda's mom has a fire pit in her backyard and we'll want to have a fire. I'm also going to take my dartboard, so we'll have that to play while we're there. And I'm looking forward to it. It should be a great Christmas day. Let me zoom in on that minivan. They have a full-size ladder next to their rooftop box. That's weird. Maybe I should go over there and tell them about the telescoping ladder from Vever that folds down really small. So it is a beautiful day. So good to be out of the rain. The mud's drying up. It's still soft, but nothing that I'm going to get stuck in. So here it is, my Christmas bucket. I never thought I'd have to work so hard to get a 5-gallon bucket and a lid. This one cost about twice as much as the one at Lowe's and Home Depot, but now I know why, because this one actually works and theirs doesn't. You ever think we'd live in a day where you couldn't even go and just grab a bucket and a lid and be confident that it would fit together? And you may say, Maddie, why didn't you get one from Walmart when you were there a couple of days ago? Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but just go to Walmart and look at those buckets. They are so thin and brittle, and if you look closely at the bottom of them, almost all of them will have small cracks already in them when they're brand new on the shelf. So who would have ever thought that buying a bucket would be such a chore? I'm so proud of my little bucket. It's the simple things in life that make me happy. I love the snap-on lid. Listen to that good snap, good seal, airtight, watertight, mouse tight. Merry Christmas to me and my bucket. Oh, there's a plane going over. I don't see him, but I hear him. Oh yeah, I see him. There he is. Such a beautiful day. You know they have a hang glider launch pad on top of that mountain there. That makes me think of the hang glider place near Jerome, Arizona on Mingus Mountain. Remember that video? That was probably one of my favorite videos where I edited it down at the end to make it look like I jumped my bike off the end of it. That was a fun video to make. I'm going to have to go back and watch that video. So out in the distance there, no, not there, over here, that's Mount Lemmon. It's north of Tucson. And Sarah, Amanda's friend, told us about some great camping up there. And Greg from Fit for Expedition, he told us about camping up there. Gonna have to check that out one day. But for now, I'm just gonna chill. You know what I might do? I might get my little table out, put my bucket beside it, and just sit on my bucket out here in the desert, pop a beer, and just contemplate life. Doesn't that sound like a great thing to do on Christmas Eve? I might make a Christmas tradition out of it. Just me sitting on my bucket out in the middle of the desert. And we could change it from stocking stuffers to bucket stuffers. Maybe Santa will bring me some bucket stuffers since I've been a good boy all year. Okay, I'm getting a little bit too cheerful here. Okay, Bucket, it's just you and me. I have got that Christmas cheer going on. Well, thanks for watching. Have a Merry Christmas. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.